Hey guys, my name's Brian Fleming from buildingsocialproof.com. Got a great video for you today. We're going to be talking about 3 tricks for getting more shares, likes, and reach out of your social media. I apologize. Pandora was a phone call too. I'll tell you guys, if you're watching this on YouTube or iTunes or on my blog, I make these videos on Periscope with my iPhone, and one problem with them is people can call in. Yeah, the pause trick. Yeah, people can call in, banners can happen on your phone, and it completely trips you up. But if you guys are watching this on YouTube or maybe on a podcast on iTunes, boy, if you haven't gotten with Periscope yet, go download that app. Go download the Periscope app and follow me at Building Social. And then when I do these scopes, you can chime in and ask questions and get your questions answered. It's a great way to get free help without paying any money. So that's what I do with other people that I look up to. I join their scope and ask them questions and get free help. So that's a tip for you. And hey, Periscope's cool too. It's one of the coolest, fastest growing social media platforms. So guys, man, you should get on it and check it out. It's one of the hottest things out there. So what we're talking about today is 3 tricks to get more likes, shares, and reach. You know, I talk to people all the time, particularly on Facebook, and I get the same question asked. How come nobody sees my posts? How come I'm not getting any likes and shares? And how come I do a post and 1,000 people like my page and only 20 people see it? What's going on with that? Well, I'll break it down for you right now. It really has to do pretty simply with how many people engage with your posts. So what you'll probably see is the stuff you're posting, people aren't liking it. This does work on Instagram. That is an awesome question. Thank you. Everything I'm telling you works across every social platform. That's the crazy thing. Oh man, you guys are going to love this. So you get on there and you see, you know, I'm posting this stuff, but nobody's liking it. Nobody's sharing it. And you know what? Facebook has algorithms to detect that. And when people don't like and share your stuff, it doesn't really go far. They kind of kill it right there because people don't like it. So the first trick you're probably wondering is, okay, Brian, if I have to post stuff to my Facebook and my Instagram and my Twitter that people like and want to share, how the hell do I even know what that is? Well, I found a really, really slick trick. I'm going to tell it to you right now. Here's what you do. You go to Facebook and log in. So when you go to Facebook on your computer, there's a little drop down. It'll say use Facebook as. Now, pick your page. So you'll see a drop down, you'll see your personal profile, and then you'll see your page name. Just go into Facebook and use it as your page. So now everything you do on Facebook is going to be done as your page, not as you. Okay, next step. You want to just click that big Facebook Insights button, and it's going to give you statistics about your page and tell you how much reach you're getting, which posts are shared, and all that stuff. But that's not the cool part. The cool part is when you look under that, it says pages to watch. How cool is that? So what you do in pages to watch is you can put in your competitor's page. Facebook will suggest pages. What I recommend you do is pick a couple of competitors that you really look up to in your market, the big guys, the ones with the huge audiences you want. Go grab those guys and watch their page. And then Facebook's also going to suggest pages that have just stupid amounts of likes. We're talking over 1 million likes and stupid amounts of reach and shares and all that social stuff they want. So cool. Now you're looking at this and you're really going to feel like your page totally sucks because all these people are going to have all these stats and yours isn't going to have anything. But here's the cool thing. You can go to that first page that has 1 million followers and 20 million shares, and Facebook will actually tell you which of their posts that week did the best and got them all those shares, and you're going to see patterns in them right away. You're going to see patterns. I'm going to tell you what the patterns are right now. You're going to see a couple things. Most things that get shared and go viral are viral videos. They're kind of second, but you know what? It's those silly quotes, those pictures of quotes. We see them everywhere. We see them on Instagram. We see them on Facebook. Those kind of things over and over. And the crazy thing is, it doesn't even matter what market you're in. You could be one of my lawn care customers and you post a quote that's a good quote that people like, and it will get shared just like it does for these guys. So you'll notice right off the bat that the kinds of content that get shared a lot are these quotes with little graphics behind them. The same thing for Instagram. How ironic. And you'll go for page for page for page. You'll see this exact kind of content is what gets them all their shares and likes. So Now we know what we have to be posting. It's those quote things, it's viral videos, it's that sort of things. You may even notice that some of the people you follow don't get a lot of reach, and they don't get a lot of reach because they're not posting this snackable, social, shareable kind of content. But you got a leg up on them now, so you kind of know what to post. So that's my first tip. Use Facebook Insights to look at pages you admire and look at the kind of content that's working for them, and then copy it. You just want to post the same sorts of things to your site. Now, number two, look at these guys and look at how often they post. I was blown away. I would have never imagined this, guys, that it would be so many times a day these people post. Without exception, these guys are posting at least 8 to 10 times a day on Facebook. That often. It takes that often because not all of their posts do really well, and you're just seeing the ones that did awesome. So typically you're going to see these guys post to Facebook between 60 and 100 times a week. So if you're only posting once a day or once a week, you got to get to it. You got to post more often. That's a big thing you're missing, and it should be obvious when you look at these other pages. So you have to post often, and you have to post the kind of things that get shared, and you're going to use Audience Insights to figure all this out right from your own Facebook page. So first tip, Audience Insights, find your competitors, find out what they're sharing. Tip two, you got to be sharing a lot. Do what they're doing, 8 to 10 times a day. And so now my third tip is, how the hell am I going to do that, Brian? Realistically, is it realistic to assume that I every single day can take time out of my day to find these little quotes and post them to my Facebook page? Probably not. You probably don't have a staff of people that can do that for you, but the good news is there's tools that make that a lot easier. So here's my recommendations, okay? First thing I would do is just go into Google Images and just type in, like, you could do funny pictures, you could do great quotes, you can do that sort of thing, and Google Images is going to kind of bubble these ones up, and you can kind of start grabbing those and put them in a folder and grab like 20 or 30 of them. Just grab a bunch of them. Next, you're going to use a tool called Buffer App. I've talked about Buffer App quite a bit. You're going to have to get the paid version if you want to do this, but you are going to want to buffer 8 to 10 of these things a day. Now, when you sit down, do 50 of them at a time, so you got like a whole week's work done, and Buffer's going to drip these things out every couple hours to all your social media channels, not just Facebook, guys. You can do Twitter, you can do Instagram, you can do all your social media platforms in one shot with this thing. So as you're doing the work, it does scale. It goes out across all of them. And this stuff's universal. The stuff that works on Facebook, coincidentally, or maybe not so much, is the same stuff that works on Instagram and Twitter. Go figure. So you're going to use Buffer to start buffering up and sitting down in one shot and spending maybe an hour, maybe two, to find these really good hot post types that you looked at in your insights, and that's the kind of stuff you're going to post. So another resource I have for you, I have two of them. One is called Scoopit, SCOOP.IT. That's a content aggregation site where you can find really good hot articles and pictures that you can share that are relevant to your page. You want to share some of those too and mix them in. So that's a good spot for those. Alltop's another one. It's just a spot where you can find good content and good articles, because the name of the game is finding stuff people want to share and posting it all the friggin' time to your Facebook page and Instagram and everywhere else. So you can look through these competitors' pages that are doing well and just straight up see the quotes that are working for them. A little tool I like to use is one called WordSwag. It makes it really easy to create these little graphics with quotes and things on them. Canva is another one you can check out. So anyway, guys, it's a lot of information for you. Feel free to watch this a couple times. There's a lot to it, but just remember, you want to start with Audience Insights, or insights on your Facebook page. Look at your competitors and just watch what they're doing and just copy them, and you'll be blown away at how fast this stuff actually works and starts giving your social media some traction. Anyway, guys, my name's Brian Fleming from buildingsocialproof.com, and I'll make another video about social media and something cool again for you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.